everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, today is one of those days where the inspiration is really hitting me. I mean, I don't know about you, but recently I have been playing so much Animal Crossing. I've just been so excited to get on every day and even just do the dailies. So because I've had this absolute surplus of inspiration just bottled up inside of me, we're going to spend it and plan out the neighborhood, which is going to be just over this bridge. And, we might decorate some smaller areas around the island too. I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling, I guess. So if you're ready, go ahead and, grab a snack, because as I walk over here, you will see the problem we are going to have to face today. I've really been trying to ignore it, but now it's sort of gotten to the point where it's kind of unignorable. We have some flowers, and I need to shovel all of them up. Yay! But before we go shoveling up flowers, I actually want to plan out what's gonna happen when we come out from this bridge, because honestly, this terraforming is just pathetic. I just stopped just here. What is this perfect line of terraforming? I really prefer a rounded cliff. For the city, I couldn't exactly do that, and it didn't really make sense to do that, especially because, it's a city, it's supposed to be a little bit more exact and perfect, but I really prefer a natural terraforming look. So I think before we start planning, I'm actually gonna fix some of this terraforming, which means I need to move my base of operations that I literally just put out for this video. So as you can see, we do have this really large waterfall, and I want to do something with this kind of area with that waterscaping. So I'm not going to push these cliffs too far over here to the waterfall, but I do just sort of want to make this round off a bit better. I think just having it come out about this far should be fine. There, I think that should be good, and then we can fix this straight edge in a second here. Let's also plug this hole up while we're at it. There, I like how that is rounded off now. I think we should decorate around the bridge today. I think that'd be really I saw it. I saw the dreaded bunny day balloon. Oh dear, I don't even have a slingshot, so haha, go fly over someone else's island balloon. And also, I am noticing that this isn't rounded. How dare it not be rounded? And now that's a diagonal. There, I fixed it. All is right in the world again. All right, let's start marking up the ground, shall we? So I want this to be a path. I've kind of gotten that far in the planning already, so I'm just gonna kind of mark out about where I want this to lead. I don't know what I want to do with this space. There's going to kind of be this open space here, and I don't really know what to do with that. Mainly because I'm not sure where I want the neighborhood to start. I know that I want cliffs on the top level going all the way. What direction is this? West. That's the direction we're going. But I definitely don't want these cliffs to come this far down. Also wondering if the neighborhood would look cool having half of it on a third level, and then you go down an incline to the second half of it. In that case, I would want to put an incline here and then have it go up. I'm also wondering if the neighborhood should have some sort of centerpiece, but honestly, I'm not really sure what that would be either. You see, this is my problem. I have so much inspiration right now, but I don't have any actual solid ideas. So for now, I'm gonna move these trees because I definitely need these out of my way. Maybe as I'm removing these, I'll think of an idea. But how have you all been doing lately? I feel like I haven't asked that in a minute. Are you guys doing good? Is life going well for you? I'm currently recording this video a few days after Easter, so I hope all of you guys who celebrated Easter had a great one. Even if you didn't, I hope your weekend went well. I posted it to my community tab, but me and my sister actually made a bunny cake. A bunny-shaped cake. I don't know why I needed to emphasize that, but apparently I did. We didn't want to go and get decorations, especially for the cake. So for the eyes, actually my sister likes to crochet, so she has crochet eyes and noses in her little crochet box. So we just decided to use those. We thought they were a good size, but when we put them on the cake, they turned out way too small. So our cake ended up having a ridiculously small face. We used whatever was left in the small tube of black icing we found lying around to draw on a very stunned mouth. You know, just to really hit that way too small face for the head thing home. We're also not very skilled cake decorators, so it has a very, homemade look to it, I guess. But you know what? It's fine. We had such a fun time decorating it, and we just couldn't stop laughing at the face. Okay, so I think now everything is pretty much cleared up. Besides this, I did not see this before, oopsies. As well as the flower mess over here, which I really don't want to deal with today. Hopefully we don't have to. You know, I don't think we'll make it go up. I think having everything just be on one level might be easier. So back to clearing I go. Yay! Well, I'm out of inventory space. You know, I don't even care to go and sell these to Nook's Cranny. I'm just gonna throw them out. I also have a lot of trees, so I definitely don't need any more of these. Alright, I'm gonna finish clearing this out, and I will come back to you once this is all done. It's all done. Actually, I lied. It's not all done. I actually need to plug up this pond. One moment, please. Okay, now we're really all done. But we're actually not, because we need to destroy the entire cliff. Gosh, why does it take so long to clean up an Animal Crossing? Like, I feel like there should be a faster way to do this, because I've already spent like 40 minutes just prepping the area to plan it. One moment, please. I will be with you all momentarily. And we are done. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, let me take out my planning blocks and we can finally plan. So I do need to sort of figure out where I want all the houses to go, as well as sort of figure out if I want a centerpiece, and I also need to figure out how far out I want these cliffs to come. I don't want them to come out as far as they are right now. In fact, I think they should stop maybe like here-ish. How far back would that leave us? Okay, so they'd come all the way back to here. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think the incline should be here per se, but this will just be where the cliff ends. Most of the villagers on the island are actually going to be living in the neighborhood. Like Dom, I went on a villager hunt and I found Dom, and he's going to be in the neighborhood. Scoots and Scoots. I have an idea for Peachy, so she's not going to be in the neighborhood. Doc has his school, Lily has her thing. I found Jeremiah, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna keep him. I'm noticing now that I have like all the villagers up, we have Doc who is blue, we would have Jeremiah who is blue, and we have Mitzi who is blue, and I was thinking about getting Sherb for this island, which would be another blue villager. And that would make almost half of the villagers on the island be blue. And then, of course, yeah, we have Lily, who's like a teal blue. So I think we need a little bit more of a variation in the color of our villagers, so we might not end up keeping Jeremiah. He is very cute, though, so I am very torn on what to do. But if Jeremiah were to stay, he would be in the neighborhood, and then I want Sherb to be in the neighborhood, Dom's gonna be in the neighborhood, and then one other villager that I don't know who they are yet, and they're not on the island right now. So that would leave us with a 4-house neighborhood, and then I'll just have like one more house to sort of sneak in somewhere on the left bottom of the island. So yeah, we'll do a 4-villager house neighborhood. I think we can go ahead and throw the first house here. Then that should sort of leave us a little bit of space here to decorate. And then we'll have like a section over on this side for trees. I think about here we could throw another house. I think we'll just do like a simple crossroads. So like a path will come over like here and kind of come down, and then it'll just keep going. I think I do need a little bit more space coming forward. Go ahead and scoot our line up just a couple tiles. And then yeah, I think that's good. I do want these 2 houses to be in line though, so I'm gonna kind of walk this path and just make sure that they're in line with each other. We definitely don't have the same sort of size of side yard, but for kidcore, I don't really want to make them perfect. And we'll have a path just sort of coming up here, and it'll meet up with this path. And this path will just kind of keep going, and then somewhere up here, I will put in the last house. I think this is a nice spot to plunk it. And that actually gives us a lot of space on this side. We could actually try and shave off some of this cliff and then have some sort of build like incorporated into the beach too. That might actually be pretty fun. Hey everyone, it's VoiceOver Emily. Sorry for the very abrupt transition. A few days before I recorded the sorta real-time stuff you just saw, I actually had some ideas for the park, so I decided to just record it really quickly and throw it in this video. So as you know, I said that I wanted it to feel like there's a fair happening in the park, and I wanted a lot of these game and food tents. You know, the classic quick setup fair looking stuff you'd find at like a really short weekend fair. I wasn't sure if I wanted the games in the park or if I would be fine just having the games on the beach and the food tent can be here in the park. Obviously, I decided the latter. You can see me putting the outdoor stovetop in as well as cardboard boxes for food stock, I guess. I decided that the food tent would make the most sense here. It would make sense that the gyroids that are having picnics on the grass probably grabbed their food from this tent and then just plonked down a blanket and are now enjoying their lunch. I didn't know what to do with this very oddly shaped rock back here, so I decided to just ignore it for now. I know that a few of you wanted the gyroids to be having a movie night and not watching the hot air balloons, and I fully agree that the movie night is an amazing idea, but I do think that it will look a little weird during the day. I don't know about you, but I don't think watching a white screen squinting at a projector in the middle of a bright day is the best thing for your eyes. So I have an idea for where I can include the movie night. I can't share it yet. It's gonna be a small part of a very big project I've been so excited to start working on. So don't panic, the movie night will be on the island, and I think you all will like how it'll be incorporated. But more importantly, I finally decided on what to do with this rock. Block it off so I don't have to do anything to it! Yay! I'm now just throwing in some custom designs to bring some more color into this build. The stalls and tables are very white. I was a little nervous doing this. I wasn't sure if it was just gonna stick out like a sore thumb with all of this color around it, but I feel like this color is the most accurate for these types of pop-up fair tents. And obviously, we're going for accuracy here. Ah yes, an accurate representation of the chubby yellow duck species in its natural habitat, playing ball with a sentient gyroid. What? You've never seen this happening in your park before? Gosh, I think you need to get out more. I found this food item for the stall. When I originally got it, I thought it kinda looked like a Lunchable. Looking at it closer though, what kind of Lunchable has dish soap and pink sauce? Is it sauce? Is it jelly? I don't know. I'm gonna replace this once I get my hands on something better though. Also, I had no idea what else to put here besides this bird. He's actually pretty cute though. He gets to stay. Unlike you, alien Lunchable. I recustomized this flag and put in a few more hot air balloons before deciding that the park is officially done. I'll go ahead and give you a full walkthrough in case you missed the video where we built the rest of this. You should still go watch it though after this. We have the cute little colorful playground. We've got the adorable elephant slide and the little sandbox. We have my favorite part of the build, which is the gyroid and duck picnic area. They are enjoying their lunch as the hot air balloons fly by above. Lastly, we have the part we just finished. It's just a small pop-up food tent. We are no longer selling alien Lunchables. And whatever you do, do not look at the rock in the back, okay? So now we're back a couple hours after you and I started planning out the neighborhood, and I decided to fix this terraforming up. Just breaking into the cliff so we can have a little nook by the beach like I said we would earlier. I won't show a lot of this. I basically just flattened a section of this island, and once you've seen one island flattened, you've seen them all. I definitely feel like watching an island being flattened is very boring, especially if nothing else is happening like a voiceover or if it's not on a live stream. But if you are the person partaking in the flattening, it's so fun, man. It's so fun. I don't know why. Dare I reuse the same joke from a few videos ago? Destroying the natural landscape gives me such an adrenaline rush, but it's so fun. I love it. I did have to do a bit of flower cleaning, which I was really trying to avoid. It's just so tedious. It's the same slow task over and over and over again. Though destroying cliffs is the same slow task over and over again. So why do I hate clearing flowers but love destroying cliffs? Also, for some reason, I made it a point to stare down any bunny day balloon that passed over my head. These things bother me so much. We were so close to a perfect rainbow, but we just had to leave out orange. Gosh, it just makes me so angry. I finished breaking the cliffs, and then I wanted to show you this fancy feature I discovered a few months ago that I feel like nobody's talking about. If you open your Island Designer app next to a tree and you hit Request Cleanup, it'll actually clear away the tree without having to waste any fruit. This tree is completely gone, it doesn't go in your inventory or recycle bin or anything. But if you don't care about replanting the tree or anything, this is a really good way to clear out trees. Oh, if only it worked for flowers. Okay, I need to be brave. I need to face this problem. I must confront these pollinator invaders and take back the clean, manicured island they once stole from me. But I won't make you sit through the pain and agony of me shoveling up each individual flower and throwing them away, and shoveling up more flowers, and running out of inventory space. And oh my gosh, when is it over? And finding another Bunny Day balloon. Oh, there's the orange. Why did they put it so far down? Ooh, the fact that it's actually there just in the wrong spot. That makes me even angrier. Just make it a rainbow, Nintendo. It's not that hard. Okay, I can relax. The flowers have been contained and disposed of. This took about an hour and a half, believe it or not. But it's over now, and we shouldn't have to worry about scooping up any more flowers for a while. We still have this whole bottom left of the island, and I haven't been over there in probably weeks. Oh my gosh, I'm terrified to see how bad it is over there. Oh no. I cut back some of the front of the cliff. Like I said, I did not want it to go as far down as it did. And then I just rounded off the edges, and this is what the neighborhood is looking like for now. This area is now all prepped for decorating, so we can get a start on it soon. For now, I decided to leave all of you with just one more mini build. This bridge is going to be the transition point between the more developed city area and the suburby neighborhood. I think I just made up the word suburby. With the amount of words I make up in these videos, I just need to make up my own dictionary. Emily's dictionary. This build is very important because this is the first of this kind of countryside look you'll see as you cross over the bridge. But I also don't want it to jump too harshly into the suburbs. That's why there's a utility pole and some other city stuff mixed in with the more rural dirt road. The colors over here seem to be a bit more muted than the ones in the city. I found myself leaning into more greens and blues. I think I'm also going to be very reliant on these corrugated iron fences, at least for the beginning of the neighborhood. I feel like they seem like they came from a city, but also a little abandoned. I decided that this would be a good spot to incorporate just a bit of functionality for me. This entire island has just been a how many items can we fit in as small of a space as we can challenge. So I haven't had a spot that I can just include a storage shed. So I ended up throwing one here, and that sort of set the tone for this to be kind of a little workstation. There's the lawnmower, the bags of soil, and other various supplies and knickknacks scattered around. Of course, I added kidcore elements to this, like the bottle crate has a little watermelon on it, there's the one-up mushroom, and the Cosmos shower. I played around with the configuration of these items a little bit so that I could instead have this scooter look like it was propped up against the tree. And that was pretty much it for this area. It's a small space, but I think it turned out pretty cute. And it's functional, so that's a plus. Here's how everything is looking. We've got our bridge, we've got our little workstation on the other side, and here's another little run through of our future plans for the neighborhood. I also climbed down here to show you sort of the size we're working with for the neighborhood. Everything's all rounded off and looking really good, and just sort of comes around to where this waterfall is. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it seemed a bit all over the place. If you didn't know, I'm actually in a little thing called college, and it's finals time. So this video was kind of just slapped together in between studying because I still wanted a video to come out. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm just so excited to be playing Animal Crossing right now. I hope that you all have an amazing day. Thanks for crossing by, and I will see you in the next video.